federal judge in New York has authorized the Justice Department to release grand jury materials from the prosecution of Ghislaine Maxwell, a major advancement in the government's court-ordered effort to disclose long-hidden records tied to the deceased and disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein. U.S. District Judge Paul Engelmayer issued the order, reversing his previous stance after President Donald Trump signed the Epstein Files Transparency Act last month. The statute compels the DOJ to publish all unclassified records connected to Epstein and Maxwell by December 19th, superseding the near-absolute secrecy protections traditionally applied to federal grand jury proceedings. The judge, however, directed the DOJ to install safeguards to prevent the inadvertent release of victim-identifying information, ordering the department to set up a screening mechanism to preserve survivor privacy. The ruling came days after Maxwell's attorney, David Marcus, warned the court that unsealing the materials could expose untested and unproven allegations that risk tainting any future jury pool. Engelmayer's decision mirrors a separate earlier ruling in Florida, where U.S. District Judge Rodney Smith concluded that the transparency law overrides decades of grand jury secrecy and allows the DOJ to release transcripts from Epstein's 2019 prosecution. Both judges left the timing and process to the Justice Department. Only one remaining judge in New York has yet to decide whether the DOJ may release grand jury transcripts from Epstein's 2019 Southern District sex trafficking case, which failed to go to trial after authorities discovered him dead in his prison cell in August, ruling the death a suicide. Transcripts account for only a fraction of the cash that the DOJ must release under the new law, which includes internal memos, interview summaries, correspondence, and other records gathered over decades of federal scrutiny of Maxwell and Epstein. The department has not yet said when additional documents will be released.